back to another episode of What If District. Today we're here with the iPhone 10. This is an amazing phone. It's very fast. I love it. We are trying to tackle an issue that everyone has on this phone. You want to set up your own ringtone. I know Samsung by far gives you the best option of setting up any song you have as a ringtone. Now, for iPhone users, anyone that has an iPhone, you know the struggle of setting up your own ringtone without having to connect to a laptop, computer, whatever device you have connected here. With the help of those, of course, you can get it done, but if you don't have access to one, you are left stranded. You're going to need about 3 apps to get this done for you. Just the very first app you're going to need is YouTube. Now, if you don't already have YouTube, you should have it. You should be watching us. You should be subscribed to us. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button, share, subscribe. Second app you're going to need is called Documents. This is the app we're going to use to help us navigate, move things around in our phone. Third app is called GarageBand. Once you have all 3 apps downloaded, we can start. And just to show you, all 3 apps are on the App Store. Of course, YouTube, I don't have to show you, is already on the App Store. Everybody already knows. But Documents, right here, Documents. If you go down, this is the app you want to download. It's not a big file. It's about 119 megabytes compared to the other app that we're going to be downloading called GarageBand. This is only 119 megabytes. If you don't have space, make sure you have enough space to get this job done. This app will give you access to the internals of your phone, such as moving things around, photos, images, videos. We got music files. It'll let you move it around. Second app you want to download is called GarageBand. There we go. And this is the second app. Now, this app does not cost you anything, neither do the other 2. This app, however, used to be a few dollars back in the days, but no longer. It's free. Now, if you take a look at the size here, it's 1.6 gigabytes. Like I said, if you don't already have space, make sure you clear enough space so that you can download this app, and just a little bit more so that you can create your own ringtone, a customized ringtone, and you have enough space to do that as well. Then we can begin. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this ringtone set up. Very first thing you want to do is go ahead and pick a song you like as your own ringtone. So we'll launch YouTube. You can pick any track you like. Sure, let's go with Floss in the Bank. Alright, so once you've picked whatever song you like, go ahead and hit the share button for that video. Right in the middle, right here, we have share. Once you've hit share, copy the link. We just want to get the link to this video. Once you have the link copied, we're done with YouTube. We don't need that any further. Go ahead and launch Documents. Here is the amazing app I've told you about, which lets you move things around, download things, whatnot. So at the bottom right corner, right next to add-ons, you have this navigation tool. You want to go ahead and slide that to the left. You can either slide it or just click it. Either or will get you this option. This will give you a browser. It's just like Safari or Google, but gives you a different type of access here. So what we want to do here is type in video to MP3 converter. And the very first link right here, YouTube to MP3 converter. This is a very important step. A lot of people choose different websites. I highly recommend you go through this one. This one will strip the audio from the video and just give you just the downloaded part of the audio. That's what we're trying to use in GarageBand to customize your own ringtone. So right here where it says convert, we want to drop that link in here. So go ahead and drop that link and hit convert. It's very fast. As you can see, it's already done converting that video. It's stripped out that video and just put on the audio format here. Now that we have this done, just go ahead and hit download. You can call it whatever you want. I'm going to leave it as is. Just ignore this music video that pops up. Don't worry about it. Go ahead and hit done. As you can see, it downloads very, very fast. And I'm just using my regular data here. Perfect. 3.6 megabytes, not bad. it's been downloaded. So now that we've downloaded the track, we want to slide this back to the right. And if you go into the downloads folder right here, you'll see that it's been downloaded. Oops. It's been downloaded. The music is there, available for you to use. Now, what we want to do is just hit the edit button, which is the top right corner. We want to move this file into your iCloud. So at the bottom left hand, you see you have copy, and right next to it you have move. So I want to hit move, and right underneath documents it says iCloud. We want to drop it into the iCloud folder. So I already have some other tracks there. We want to go ahead and move that in there. As you can see, it's no longer in the documents folder. If we move back and go into the iCloud, you'll see that your new track that you've downloaded is being uploaded right here. Perfect. Floss has been downloaded. It's been moved into the iCloud folder. Now we're done with documents, so we can escape over here. We want to go ahead and launch GarageBand. This is the third app, and this is the final app we're going to use to help us set up our own ringtone. Go ahead and launch that app. You're going to have some options here, different types of musical instruments. What we want is the audio recorder. So go ahead and launch the audio recorder. Just tap anywhere, it'll get you to this option. Next, what we want to do is go all the way to the right, top right corner where you see a little plus button here. We want to go ahead, usually for you guys, it's going to say 30, it's going to say 8 bars. You want to change that to 30. So you can just increase and decrease until you get to 30. Once you got to 30, hit done. Basically what this is going to do is it's going to pretty much say that we're using 30 seconds of any track that we're putting onto this. Usually ringtones last roughly, from start to finish, about 30 seconds. Someone calls you until it hits voicemail. Once you have it like so, if your device on your app, if it shows this button right here, I'm highlighting blue. If it's highlighted blue, just tap it once to turn it off. It's a metronome. It's gonna give you that tick tock, tick tock, tick tock kind of noise. You don't want that. I mean, maybe you do, maybe you don't. It's up to you. I personally don't like it. It just gets in the way of the track that I'm trying to listen to as a ringtone. Anyways, once you've figured that part out, as you can see all the way to the left hand top left corner, there's a triangle. Then it looks like a square with 2 other squares next to it, and the third one is like 3 bricks. So go ahead, like I don't know, I guess 3 layers of bricks. Go ahead and hit that brick wall. Now we can see the track on a plane level here, and once you've done that, at the top right corner again, right next to the wrench going left, you have a loop, a lasso, a loop, whatever you may call it. Go ahead and hit that loop button. This is where we're going to find our track. As you can see, that's my previous track that I found there. You're probably not going to be able to see your downloaded track. So go ahead and hit browse. You want to hit browse, and as you can see, there's 2 other tracks here, but these 2 are still not the ones we're looking for. At the bottom right corner, you have browse again. Go ahead and hit browse. We want to open documents, and we're trying to find our track Floss. As you can see, Floss is in the iCloud drive right here where we moved it. So now we have access to going around and playing with it. Go ahead and select that by just tapping it. You just got to tap it. It's going to pop up in here. As you can see, this has been added to available tracks for us to modify as a ringtone. So grab that, just hold it, and now you're going to drag it and drop it into this right here. Give it a second. It should give you all the beats of the track. So if you want to hear it, you could just hit play. Perfect. As we can see, it's available. But now check this. If you tap and hold, you'll be able to move this around. So you can play around with the start and the finish, and the way you do it is by tapping the left part of it. See, I'm moving it back and forth. If I move it to the right, I'm actually moving into the track, as opposed to right here. If I start the track, go back, see, we got the beginning, we got the noises here in the beginning. I can cut all that out. Just hit stop, move this back, drag this over, and once I've moved that over, I can hit play. As you can see, it's been changed. I changed it to a different start point. Same thing with the end point. I can drag the end point and stretch it out so it lasts actually 30 seconds. Wherever you want to start and finish, that's up to you. Go ahead, once you're satisfied with moving that around and picking the position of where you want to start and where you want to end, once you're satisfied with that, go ahead and hit the triangle button at the top left corner. This is to save the track. As you can see, it shows up as it's saving. Now it says here my song number 6, because I have previous songs that I've customized. So this is my number 6 track. I want you to go ahead and hold it and let go. Just hold it and let go, and you have these options that are going to pop up in the top. Copy, duplicate, rename, move, delete, share, tags, and info. What you want to hit is share. Once you hit share, you're going to get a brand new set of options. What we're looking to do is we're looking to create this as a ringtone. So that option as ringtone in the middle is what you want to tap. No problem. It's just going to give us, it's just letting us know it's only going to take 30 seconds of that track. I know it's over 3 minutes, this track. So we're only going to use about 30 seconds. No problem. Hit continue. And once you've hit continue, you want to export this. No problem. Oh, I actually have it called my song number 6 for another ringtone. So go ahead and change it to whatever you like. Sure, I'll just call it Go. And then export it. Give it a few seconds. Perfect. Ringtone export successful. Go ahead and hit the use sound as. Now you want to choose. You can choose it to set it up as a for a contact, a specific contact. You can set it up as your ringtone, or you could even set it up as your text tone. Now this is amazing because as I said, you can choose different songs for different individuals in your contact, or you can keep it standard for everybody. I'm just gonna, for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna keep it as a standard ringtone for everybody, and that's it. You're done.